Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this new video. And in this video, I'm picking up right where I left off with Monger. Since the previous video, I have already rendered the entirety of this panel, and so now I'm ready to render this. And then after I render this, then this first panel on page 7 is going to be finished. So I'm trying to keep a tight angle on this and get started with the rendering. Remember that according to my previous video, I don't know if I can see this or not, but yeah, according to my previous video, my light source is coming from here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, my light source is coming from here, so it's it's downward. So I'm going to try to respect that as much as I can, Sometimes I mess that up, but yeah, so we'll do that. And then and also something that I wanted to show you, I'm doing these speed lines in this panel, and I did this part and I got a little bit carried away and I crossed over to this area here, or I wasn't supposed to. I crossed over to this back area also, and I wasn't supposed to, and so yeah, so now I have that invasive looking type thing over there. It's like going over the line, so I messed that up. Now normally I would completely freak out, but thanks to the magic of digital art, I know that this I can later fix up in digital, which I will do. I'll try my best to fix it up before I take it to digital also, but yeah, I don't want to mess too much with that, because I'm actually going to render that as if there was nothing there, and then when I go back through digital, I'll touch up what I need to. So yeah, so there's that, and yeah, so for the rendering, I'm going to be using this Fudenusuki brush. I'm using this one because the figure is big. This is pretty big on this panel, and so this would be best for that. And normally though, I would use an 02 micron to render, and I'm also using 005 micron to render. So I may use a combination of all three of these as I'm rendering, just to give you an idea. All right, so I'm gonna get into it, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. I'm sorry about the background noise, in case my daughter's watching TV in the other room. But anyways, so let's check this out. Let's see. I've been doing these bases, and I don't know if this is gonna work with this one, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but my daughter's watching Encanto. Crap. Yeah, I'm trying to do the base here and I completely messed that up. So just realized this is not the one I should be using. I got 2 or 3 of them. Some of them have a good tip on it and some of them don't. So I apparently just found out that that's not a good one, and I already did that part to it. So I was wondering why that wasn't working too good. So I'm gonna try to fix this up as much as I can. Yeah, just gonna keep on destroying that. Oh well. Yeah, the thing is that, see, I make those lines because I know I can make that line with this. So I was trying to make that kind of line with the other part, and the line was coming out much thicker. And you can see it's coming out thicker, and it's not what I wanted on that particular area of the drawing. So just ruined that for me. I don't know if you guys can see this. So I'm just gonna try my best to fix that up. I'm gonna move on to this other area. can see this part, right? Sorry. Internet wear and tear to it. So this is what I got so far. Would have been a lot nicer, but this part here is a little messed up. It'll be alright. Now I'm gonna render this small part here. Let's see. Move this page all the way around. Yeah, that's why I moved the whole page around, because I want that specific line to look just like that. So I'm really happy with how that came out. If I would have tried to flick that this way, it would have completely ruined it. So I try not to do that. So I flick. In my case, I flick out. I have to do inwards sometimes, but very, very little. So let's continue. Able to do that because I've gotten the rhythm to it, so I can just go with the rhythm and then get it done faster. Also, getting with that rhythm helps out a lot. That's what I got so far, but I'm gonna go back and do some more rendering. I'm trying to get crazy with it today on this one. I'm gonna try to. Let's see, and if let's see, let me move the camera up a little bit. I can't get lower on this. A little bit up, a little bit up, a little bit up. All right. Yeah, I think you can see this as I render this part. The challenge with doing hatching is that it has to be consistent. If you are not consistent with the hatch lines, then you're going to break all sense of you're going to break all the hatching effect. You're going to completely destroy it. So to keep it intact, you have to keep it, keep it consistent. And by consistency, I mean the same kind of line spaced out evenly all the way from the beginning to the end of the area that you want to render. If I do a line longer, if I do a line thicker, if I do a line smaller, it's gonna notice. It's gonna be seen a lot more than if I didn't. And so it's gonna be more noticeable. Actually, is what I'm trying to say. It's gonna be a lot more noticeable. That's probably this. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this. Again, I wasn't sure how I wanted this to come out, so yes, normally I don't flick down, but sometimes, every now and then I will. So then we got that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now this is the heavy stuff. You can call it the base, the foundation of the rendering. But I'm actually going to take it a little bit further and see what I can do. See what trouble I can get myself into with the O2. Because I should just leave it like that, but F it. Let's render some more. The purpose of this rendering here is for more definition. More definition. Here, for example, is going to be real useful. So that gives us more definition. I need to render that vein. You guys see that? Yeah. Here's also how it's more definition. Yeah, looks pretty good. Here also. Here also. I'm keeping silent because I'm trying to focus on not ruining this. Yeah, but I think I'm done. Alright, so there's the character fully rendered out. Did a base of this for the Nasuki brush, and then went back in with the O2 and did some more. And yeah, so that's my procedure. That's my procedure, not just for this, but for everything that I do. I first do the line art, very simple. Then I do the spot the blacks, then color in those blacks, and then once I have the blacks finished, then I'll start rendering. And as you can see, rendering is not that long, just a 16-minute video, and I did this piece, so it's not that long. And yeah, so now that's it. That's pretty much it for the panel. Now I gotta go back into digital and correct these lines here. What I'm gonna end up doing is probably just gonna erase these lines altogether, and probably toy a bit with the hatching, and then just go back and rehatch this area here in digital. I may do that here also, but I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can use some white and just put some squares in there to make it look like a pattern all the way around. Not sure. But yeah, so that's the rendering. Hope you like it. If you did, please hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel, and share the video out. For those that are curious, this is a panel from this is panel 1 from page 7 of my comic. It's called Ominous, and yeah, I'm doing a 10-page preview for it. Then after the preview, I'm going to finish writing the main story. Then hopefully I can start on the main story maybe this year. It'd be great if I did this year, because I got to get feedback from the editor. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm working on this, and you'll be able to see more videos like this on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe to that, share the video out, and yeah, hopefully I can have you as a backer or as a supporter, and purchase the comic, because I have to put this up for sale. I mean, I gotta sell it to people, huh? And hopefully get some funds so I can continue doing the main book also, because yeah, you gotta pay letterers, you gotta pay editors, you gotta pay a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna need that money. So hopefully you guys can help me out with buying the comic and reading some cool entertainment. And that's it. I don't want to take up more of your time. I hope you have a great one. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And before you go, don't forget that I'm working on my own comic. It's called Ominous, and it starts with a 10-page preview with story and artwork by yours truly, featuring this sweet cover colored by the awesome Matt Yackey. So be sure to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on everything.